in Bros.
I can spot a good-looking guy, and I can, obviously hear a good tune, so I think the two together is a winning combination for successful management.
I think the one thing that Tom's managed to do is perfect the art of manufacturing the perfect pop scenario and with Ross, for example, we wrote the songs for them, he styled them, he put them on the map, and when the success didn't quite go the way Tom wanted it, he lost interest.
There's no comparison with us and Bros.
Maybe not with Bros, but they're surely inviting comparison with another former Tom Watkins act. The band weren't originally keen to do a Pet Shop Boys cover, but Tom liked the irony of his East End boys doing the West End girls. When lead singer Anthony first met Tom, he didn't fit the formula of pretty boys dancing to a disco beat.
He just said, piss off, mate.
So when he went back, he brought his friends.
He just didn't want to sign me because I was a solo act. And so these guys really helped me out in a big way.
So while Anthony's friends helped him out, if only by posing for the cameras, Big Tom helped himself to 20% of all income before expenses.
20% of a million's far greater than 10% of £2.50. There's another manager might get, you see. Yeah, he's worth every penny. And some.
But not all of Tom's acts are so content. Billy from Electribe 101 has repeatedly claimed that Tom tried to kick her out of the band.
She was an absolute brilliant singer, but quite frankly, her personality was totally objectionable. And I did suggest on many occasions that she be removed. And everybody, in the music industry, this whole period had been really wimpy and sort of, and I suppose being a puff as well, you've got to compensate for all of these kind of things, so you've got to be better than everybody else.
Tom's forte, I think, is men or males, and I don't think he knows how to relate to women.
The Bros Boys also ended up in a fight with Tom. In a desperate attempt to claw back from bankruptcy, Luke has relaunched his career with bigger hair and a new book about how evil Tom took advantage of them.
We discovered that our financial affairs were in a tremendous mess. We were insolvent with debts of £300,000. He had been seduced into believing we were seriously rich. I could not believe all those hours, days, weeks and months of hard slog had been for absolutely nothing.
Tom, of course, tells a very different story.
The whole book is based on untruths. There's no point in suing him over this book simply because he hasn't got any money to sue because he's spent it pissing it up the wall, on Rolex wristwatches and huge rock and roll lifestyles. And to cry after the event is really too sad for words.
Obviously, Tom's never pissed any money up against the wall.
This is Mickey Mouse, and this is my very expensive swimming pool.
Of all the boy toys in his collection, Mickey Mouse remains his first love.
It goes over into the bathroom where I have this little playmate. When I'm sleeping alone, he provides all the entertainment I need. And then here, I think you'll find Cal Surprise 2/3, so we happen to be plugging very heavily.
2/3, that's their name, not their percentage, are the latest act from Tom's Pop Factory. They're cute, they're hungry, and above all, they do what they're told. If Tom has his wicked way with them, they'll soon be heading for fame, though not necessarily fortune.
Can't wait. Yeah, I've been unemployed for too long.
But how long before they start signing on again?
When you're working up to a point where you achieve success, Tom's more than willing to be bosom buddies with the people he's working with. But as soon as the posters start coming off the wall, Tom will just cut it off. Just say, enough's enough.
It's all about money. And sex.
And music?
Sometimes. Unnecessary.